There's so much fear and misunderstanding when it comes to karma that a principle that was actually here to help us navigate the 3D world and create a better life ends up becoming this messy, mystified, confusing concept that's causing more fear and lower vibrations than anything else. And so in this video, I'll break it down so simply that you will know exactly what karma is and how to find alignment with it so that you can, one, live a better life, or two, finally untie karmic knots that might be going on for eons in your experience, in your existence. This is very powerful. This is very easy to understand and easy to apply if you come with an open heart. Remember, you are light and you are love. You are the flame of transmutation and you can change anything right now. It begins with you. It's one simple shift. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Fernando. Welcome to my channel. If you like manifestation, if you like reality creation, soul plan, who you really are and what you're doing here, then you might want to consider subscribing and sticking around because this is what I help people with in all of my videos. So what is karma really? You're gonna love this, my friend. Karma is a system of energy distribution, is all it is. You get what you give, cause and effect. It's totally neutral. There is no judgment when it comes to karma. There is no judgment when it comes to the universe. There is no judgment when it comes to God, source, all that is, the all. Everything is neutral. Now we live on Earth. Earth is the plane of polarity, contrast, meaning we have things that are positive and things that are negative. Everything is energy. You are energy. The all is energy. So we're basically points of energy swimming in an ocean of energy. You are the ocean of energy and you are the drop in the ocean, the point of light. And we are one. There is only one being in existence. You are it and it is you. In the spirit plane, this is the obvious. This is the mundane. It's so ordinary, we decided to come to Earth to experience the opposite of that. And it's an illusion. But the illusion is so persistent that we're here literally buying into the illusion 100% until you begin to wake up, right? So every thought, every word, and every deed, every action you take sends out a ripple into the one being, the quantum field, the ocean of energy. Your thoughts are not hidden behind your forehead. In the spirit realm, communication is telepathic. There's no deceiving, there's no hiding, there's no fooling anyone at all. Everything is connected. Here it's the same thing, okay? Our thoughts are affecting everything and everyone all the time. But via the human interface and the conscious awareness, we communicate via words and the human language. So I can hide information from your conscious awareness. So I say things I want to say and I hide other things, right? And we're playing a game here. But on a fundamental level, nothing is hidden because the human interface is definitely not the fundamental level. You are such a powerful being. You are an infinite, cosmic, eternal being, spiritual being, having a finite, temporary human experience. So every thought you have is causing a ripple to be sent out. Okay? If you have a positive thought about anything, you are sending out a positive ripple. If you say something positive, a word, you are sending out a positive ripple into the universe, which is to say you. You are the universe, my friend. So am I. Positive ripples enhance the harmony of the all. Harmony is the essence of the universe. Now, when we have thoughts, words, or deeds that are negative, so you're having a thought of resentment towards someone, what are you doing? You are causing a ripple to be sent out into the universe, and it's a negative ripple. If you say something negative to someone, if you take action that is negative in any way, shape, or form, again, you are sending out a ripple into the quantum field, and you are the quantum field. These negative ripples cause resistance. They create resistance and disharmony in the field. Now, let me say this one more time. Every thought, word, or deed, you are energy, and everything is energy. And there's one being in existence. Imagine your physical body. It's one being in existence, right? Now, if you look closely, within that one being, there are trillions of cells working and coexisting in harmony and making up the one being in existence. Trillions of drops of the ocean composing the whole of the ocean. And so one being in existence, but trillions of cells making it up. Now, what happens when one cell of your body begins to attack other cells in the body? The result of that is the physical manifestation of illness, right? But natural laws will come into play to restore that balance. All the other cells in your body are going to begin readjusting and coming into play to neutralize that disharmony. It's automatic. You don't have to think a thought. So it's one being in existence. It's the same thing. If I begin affecting, attacking someone, I am harming myself. And I can literally do that with a thought. We're not talking about objective consciousness here. We're talking about unity. There's no disconnection ever at all. It's impossible. It doesn't exist. Imagine one of the cells is sending out ripples of love in your body, of harmony and health. Oh my gosh, it's going to enhance the harmony. And you get what you give. And so the more positive ripples you send out via your thoughts, words, and deeds, the more waves of positivity you will receive back. The more negative ripples you send out, the more waves of low vibe things will come your way, because everything and everyone is you pushed out. The world is a mirror. So when you're sending out ripples that are negative, the world will reflect back to you those circumstances in different contexts, at different times. But they always come back because there's no disconnection, you see. And the longer we take to wake up to this reality, the longer it will take for us to dissolve and untie karmic knots. So you might have someone in your life that you've had a hard relationship with. Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a relative, maybe it's a spouse. And it's a hard relationship. It's someone you've struggled with. And it's someone you felt victimized by. I have a friend who has a terrible relationship with her dad. And they work together. They own a dairy company. And we were talking last week, and she was telling me how difficult their relationship has always been, especially now. So imagine you have a dad who's very abusive, and now you've been working in the same company for several years. Talk about a complex scenario, right? And she was telling me how she finds her relationship to be a karmic one. And she's been resenting him for a long time. Why does he treat me like this? Why is he so aggressive? Why doesn't my mom ever say anything? And so I was talking to her, and I was breaking it down from a karmic perspective, from a soul plan perspective. And so I was telling her, this is probably a karmic web that's been going on, okay? So your father abuses you now. And you're trying to navigate the situation so that you can find the light. But as we do that, a lot of times we're sending out thoughts, sometimes words, sometimes deeds that are negative. And so they're reinforcing the resistance. And therefore, they're perpetuating the karmic web. And so the time is now. Because when you understand this, you are literally able to begin dissolving webs that have been planned out for the longest time. Thousands upon thousands of Earth years. And this is what I told her. Probably in another lifetime, you were his abuser. So right now, you are the girl, the daughter, and he is the boy, the father. But in other lifetimes, you were probably the father and he was the daughter, or maybe you were the father and he was the son, or maybe you were the mother and he was the daughter. Doesn't really matter, right? We're just playing roles here. And so in this other lifetime or other lifetimes, you were the abuser. And it came to a point where in the spirit realm, you guys were like, there's resistance here. We got to balance stuff out. Because you as a soul, that's what you do. And so they came into a contract, and now this time around, they're having this experience. And so this difficult relationship that they're having is an opportunity in disguise. And so they come to earth, the veil of forgetfulness comes down, and they forget who they are. They forget that they came into a contract here, and now things are not looking good. But she's having an awakening of her own. What a blessing that is, right? And so how do you untie and dissolve a karmic bond forever? Love. Love. Love is the way out. Love is literally who you are. You are pure, unconditional love. That's your essence. That's the essence of the universe. And that's synonymous with pure white light. Imagine stepping into a dark room. You don't see anything. It's confusing. It's scary. It hurts. But then you see the light switch right there on the wall. And you flick it. Tell me, what happens to darkness right there and then? Dissolves. It's transmuted back to light. This is your power right here. Right here, right now. The time is now. You are in body. The time is now. When we're back home in the spirit realm, everything is love. And we're surrounded by love. And so the time is now. And so that's what I told her. Mysticism mode on. You are going to choose love no matter what. Because you get what you give. A lot of times we're abused and then we're resorting to negative thoughts of resentment, of hate, of revenge. But you are all the power. And so when that's what you're doing, you are limiting yourself. You are creating more blocks. You are perpetuating the web, the karmic web. So can you choose love no matter what? Which is to say, can you choose you no matter what? And so I told my friend, you're going to love your dad in your mind. In your mind. You're going to step out of this situation non-physically. You're going to step out of this situation non-physically, and you're going to begin creating an internal world that is the opposite of what you're experiencing in the 3D world. And so you're going to send love to your dad, because when you do that, you're sending out a ripple. Guys, think of Wi-Fi. You're literally watching this video probably on your phone. You're holding your phone. And the Wi-Fi or 5G or whatever is literally this invisible thing connecting to your phone and allowing for the streaming of this video to show up for you in your phone, on your phone. Okay? Do you see the Wi-Fi? Can you touch it? Can you smell it? Can you taste it? No. Nonetheless, it's real. This is the same. It's the same thing. Okay? So you're going to send love to your dad. That's what I did with my dad, and that's how I alchemized my relationship with my dad. My relationship with my dad today is so much different. It's so much easier, so much cleaner, because that's what I chose. I chose love no matter what. And so I told her, you're going to send him love. Dad, I love you. Dad, thank you so much. And I went a step further. I Nevilleized the whole thing. Neville Goddard. I Nevilleized the whole thing, and I was like, you're going to close your eyes and you're going to imagine your dad thanking you for remaining calm, for all the blessings you brought to his life and to the company. You're going to flip that script totally in your mind. And so I don't know how that's been going, because it's a very recent talk. But she did write back, and she told me that the very next day she was having a better time, but then her dad snapped at her, and immediately she remained calm and quiet instead of lashing out immediately. And she started to remember my message where I was pretending to be her dad, thanking her for the blessings. And she was able to gain control of her instrument. My friend, you're an energy molding instrument. You're molding and shaping energy at all times. And then when you stop sending out ripples, I am the victim. I have to lash out. I have to fight back. When we stop doing that, we stop sending out the ripples that create more resistance and that perpetuate the cycle of karma. Okay? So forgiveness is the same thing. When you forgive someone for the things that they did to you, you're choosing love. And if this person is abusing you, it's probably because you abused this other person in another lifetime. There's a book I love called The Journey of Souls by Michael Newton. And in that book, he tells a story of a man. It was a baby boy who was born in Texas, and he was abandoned in front of a church. And then it turned out that this man in Texas, when he was under hypnosis, he discovered that in a lifetime 4,000 years back, he had killed his mother because she was stealing food for the poor. He was like an emperor or something. And so he created a karmic debt here, right? Sent out a huge negative ripple. And so when the souls came into contract in the spirit realm, they were like, okay, so now I'll be the boy and you are going to abandon me when I'm a newborn. You see, we never know what karma is being paid out, is being leveled out. We never know. And so choosing love no matter what is your way out of hell. And so when you forgive someone else, it's not about they're winning and I'm losing. That's the separation. Okay? It's like I'm choosing love because that's who I am and that's who they are as well. The perpetrator is pure unconditional love on the fundamental level. And so when you do this, you begin to dissolve this whole web that is never ending. And so if my friend is able to choose love and alchemize the darkness back to light, the karma is paid out. Because you untie the karmic knots, not by winning the fight, but by dropping the rope. Now, with all that said, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be best buds with that person you're forgiving, with that person that you're choosing love no matter what. Forgiving doesn't mean you guys being best friends all over again. It doesn't. There are people I have forgotten in my life, but I have zero contact with. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hang out. But that's not from a place of resentment. It's from a place of love. I genuinely think of those people and I'm like, I love you because I know that they are me and I am them. I choose to remember this on a daily basis because the more you hold on to those dense frequencies, the more you perpetuate the resistance, the more you attach yourself to the very thing you really want to let go of. This is what alchemy is. And so karma is not something that's going to come back to punish you. It's just showing up for you again and going like, are you ready now? Are you ready to transmute this right now? You have eternity to come back and work on this lesson with love. Are you ready now? What if you chose to clear all of the negativity this time around? How amazing is that? And when you're aligning with this, you're also manifesting better things in your experience, because you are a manifesting machine. You manifest everything, the good, the bad, and everything in between. And so this is about choosing you. And this is about looking at the universe and how it operates. It's just an energy game. Looking at it with neutrality and objectively, instead of feeling lost in it with emotions you don't understand. Choose love, because love alchemizes everything. And while you're at it, you might want to clean using the tool known as Ho'oponopono. If you don't know Ho'oponopono, then you have to check out my playlist just on that. So I'm going to link it up here so you can go ahead and check it out.